like a choking donkey. Oi, laddie. Almost got yourself short. Well, hey everybody, Jeff Williams here with SJeffWilliams.com. Yeah, I know. What are we doing today? Well, I thought I had a minute or two until you snuck up on me to do some good reading here. Now, I got some books here I want to show you that I think you should read because they're really good and it'll teach you a thing or two, or maybe three. Alright, so the first one is this book right here, Fistful of Gold! Yeah! By Chris Rao. And it goes into a lot of detail in here. Everything from placer to lode mining. So if you get a chance, go out there and get it, read it, and learn it, because it'll teach you a lot, I'm telling you. Now, because we're going to be doing some metal detecting today down in the drift, I want you to go out and get this book. It's Follow the Dry Washers, the Nugget Shooter's Bible by Jib Straight. That's who. I want you to go out and get that book too. Now, I'm going to leave links down below so you can click on them and get these books in case you don't know how to find them. Woo, what are we doing today? Remember last time I told you we were going to put a winds in the floor or an incline, depending on the dip of that particular bedding plane. It seems that that bedding plane's going at a 20-degree dip, so that's what we're gonna do, is put an incline in. We're gonna go and move a whole bunch of material today, and then we're gonna take a VLF in there, metal detect. We're gonna be using a whites today, a GMT, because the nuggets are getting bigger. And I think a GMT will be able to punch through more material than the Gold Bug 2. But anyway, we're gonna go on back there. Let me get suited up, so you know what I'm gonna say, So come on. Let's go! Now, I got a whole bunch of new Premium Patrons I gotta read off before we get started down there. So I'm gonna do that first, so bear with me, alright? So here we go. I got Scott Harridge, Jim Lane, William J. Padella, Alexandra Muse, I'm not amused, yes. Joseph Riggs Jr., Cameron Shanafelter, gosh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Cameron. Ron Williams, any relation? Andrew Gutierrez, and Anthony Orlando, like Tony Orlando and Dawn. Anyway, I just want to give you all a big cowboy yeehaw and shout out for helping me and Slim keep the dream alive. So ready? Here goes. Woo-wee! Hey, I love doing that. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for helping me and Slim keep the dream alive, because we couldn't do it without you. That's the truth. So anyway, let's get on to the business at hand, because I got this incline going on over here. And we're going to move a whole bunch of material today and see if we got any targets in there. So you know what I'm going to say, huh? So come on, let's go! Alright, I wanted you to see this. Look at this. See this band right here? See the crystal formation in there? Look at that. There's one right there. That is nice. Look at that. There's one right there. Remember I told you it had a bunch of gypsum crystal formations in there? Well, look at this. You can see them all through this band. Here's one right there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see that. Look at that, ain't that nice? It's all through here. But you can see all these different layers of strata here. This is worthless caliche right here. This is all that crystallized zone right here, see that? And then you've got all this harder sand sediment here. And then you got a harder caliche right here, see that? And then down here, that's the pay layer.
That makes me think of two. such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you.
Oh,
man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day.
Turn that off so don't blind you. So we're gonna haul this up to the surface. Now this is all waste material. And then we'll go back in there, metal detect, see if there's anything there. If we don't find a target, then I'll run it through the gold cube and see if anything pops out of that. Woo, who needs a jib? Just be a drift miner. Here's what I wanted you to see. See this nice, beautiful layer right here? That's the zone that's got the gold in it. And it's sitting on top of, that. See how hard that is? I brought the VLF down here, the whites, and I got some really unusual targets running through here. I'm gonna run the VLF over this little zone right here. Somebody asked if we're using a pin pointer down here. Yeah, we're using a pointer. I love these TRXs. This is a Bullseye TRX by Whites. All right, so I got my Whites GMT right here. I love this thing. This can actually go a little bit deeper on the bigger nuggets than the Gold Bug 2. Now this one comes with a 6x10 double D coil on the end. You see that? You can buy the 4x6 coil if you want to pinpoint smaller stuff. Remember, big coil, big nuggets, little coil, little nuggets. Not enough room down here. All right, now for most of you that aren't familiar with the Whites GMT, I'm gonna go over a few things so you can understand it. It's designed for gold, for one. It operates at 48 kilohertz. Two, it's got a bunch of other neat features on it that other detectors don't have in the VLF class. I'll tell you what they are, just hold on. One of them is follow the black sands. It's a function on there that helps you follow black sand, is if you're detecting these dry washes and you start finding large concentrations of magnetite and hematite, which is your black sands, then the chances are there could be small flood gold mixed in the bottom of that, just like in your gold pan. Now another neat function about these is they got fast auto track. And yeah, it's got manual ground balancing for some of you people who like to do that. And the last feature on this thing, it's got this weird thing called an iron grunt. There's a toggle switch on the handle, pull back on the switch, and if it is iron, it'll grunt like a little pig. And they got these little arrows right here that come from the factory in case you're not sure how to set up the detector. These are the recommended presets to get started. But by no means is that how you should run your detector. I'm telling you, you need to start messing with these knobs, and I'm going to show you what I like to run it at. Now I'm going to be running him at 7, and I'm going to have my gain all the way up to 10. And then on my threshold, hear that? I'm just going to barely have him audible. Right about there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fire this guy up. So here we go. Ground balance. I got something there. I heard that about an hour ago. I got something there. And I also got one in the wall over here too. Right over here. Hear that? Right there in the side wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start digging these out. To make things go faster, I'm going to use a hammer drill to break through this material. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in the gold pan, and then I'll check it from there, because it'll be a lot faster. Trust me, if not, it'll take forever. Alright, so you know what I'm going to say, huh? So come on! Let's go! Holy cow! That's hard. gosh! Where are you? Hush. Holy cow! Should have my mask on, dang it. I got it out. All right. Let's see. You're in the bed, I knew it. Come to Papa, baby. Let's see what you look like. Nope. What about that? All right. Okay. Wedding ring. Hold on. Okay. Oh man. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where the heck are you? Ooh! I don't believe it! Woo! Look at that guy! Ah, Jesus, no room there! Woo-wee! That's a full-fledged nugget! Look at that!
Oh, yeah!
Look at that! Isn't that a beauty? Ooh, yeah! That's a big bunker! I gotta do my Walter Houston dance! Woo! Yeah, I know, so... just kidding. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's a nugget! Yeah! And this, my son, is what all the hard work is about. I knew you're down here, right in that zone. And they said I was crazy. Who's crazy now? I know there's probably some fine gold locked up in all that material. So I'm going to scoop it all out and put it in that bucket. And I'm going to search those other 2 targets too. Because I don't want you to get bored at home. I got to get suited back up though, because all the dust is killing me. It's killing me. Because I got to have every speck of gold. Look at all those nuggets. See that? Can you see that? Get out of the light there. Look at all those nuggets in there. Those are real nuggets. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to give these nuggets away. I can't believe I'm saying it. I really can't. That's right, we're going to give these away. And anything else we find in there. Because that's just what we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to have another drawing. And what we'll do is we'll weigh these nuggets up. And the heaviest nugget will go to first place. And the lightest nugget will go to third, fourth, or fifth, however many nuggets we find down here. So that's what we'll do. So what I'll do is I'll clean these guys up. And I'll put a snapshot on the end. And if we find any more, I'll put those on there too. So we're going to have the drawing on the 23rd for all you premium patrons out there. Now, if you're not a premium patron, don't fret none. There's still time to sign up. Just click on the link below and make a pledge. $10 pledge and you'll be a premium patron too. Get your name in the drum to get some of these big nuggets anything else we find down here. I'm gonna pull all this stuff up, haul up the surface, and head back to town. Man, I can't believe how rich this hole is. Man, I'm gonna need to put a big steel door on this thing and keep people out. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Finding Gold Nuggets down in the drift mine, Slim's Pickings. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please rate, share, and that's right, subscribe. And of course, leave me, Slim, and Nevada Jack comment, because we like to know what you think about all this craziness down here. So until next time, this is Jeff Williams, and who? That's right, a pan full of nuggets, that's who. Saying, you like some chunky gold? Well, I do too. Get your name in the drum, and you'll have a fistful of AU. Take care, everybody.